This is a sweet little gentleman's folder. You could be forgiven for thinking this is a William Henry, but it's actually a Benchmade, even though it comes with a really nice clip slip, like most William Henrys do, and the general profile and button lock. It definitely has William Henry vibes, but this is actually a Benchmade 480 Shoki, designed by Seiichi Nakamura, and it uses his Nak-Lok, which at first glance, focus, there we go. At first glance, it kind of looks like a compression lock with a button release, but it's actually more like a, stop bouncing around, it's actually more like a lockback and a liner lock hybrid. You have a notch in the blade, very similar to a lockback where your lock bar would drop in from the top, but instead you have a piece of the liner cut out into a L-shaped hook that comes in from the side. And you can see right there, you can see your ramped interface where it drops in from the side and locks up a little before 50%. And so your lock is actually being held in tension instead of compression, like a typical liner lock, or like a compression lock from Spyderco, where you have a little tab that comes over and wedges in between a step in the blade tang and a stop pin. These were used on a couple of different Benchmade models. I forget what the other ones were. These also use metal injection molding, but not for a part that you would first think. This backspacer that appears to be file worked is actually cast to shape using metal injection molding technology, and then appears to be DLC coated. Got a sweet little lanyard loop coming out the bottom there. I think these are rosewood scales. It feels like rosewood. This thing has really nice action. It is just buttery smooth. You do have to press the lock all the way in to release it, which with the callus on my thumb actually is kind of hard. It's easier if I just do it with my thumbnail. Yeah, really sweet pieces. I forgot to look up what these are going for nowadays. I think I wound up with like 200 or so in trade on this, maybe a little bit more. I didn't get a box, but I did get the little clip slip. They made a few different versions. They made a fancier version with some mother of pearl that I came across. This has, I believe it's micarta bolsters. Micarta or G10. Kind of hard to tell. So yeah, really neat piece. Really interesting lock mechanism. Like I said, stupid smooth action. Very interesting piece of Benchmade history. You know, this is 16 years old now. So yeah, definitely check them out if you're looking for a really neat gentleman's folder with a kind of a unique lock setup.